These are the 10 worst pinball machines of the 1970s. At number 10, we have Bally's Lost World. This game looks amazing. It's got a horse on it. It's got a man with wings wearing a big Skyrim helmet. It's got a woman in the front riding on a dragon, plus some great decorative elements and imps around the back glass. It looks fantastic. The problem is it's just not any fun to play. The plunge is bad, the bonus multiplier rules are horrible, and a big part of the game is just shooting the ball into these saucers, and trust me, nobody wants to shoot at a bunch of holes. At number 9, we have Williams Time Warp. This is actually the best banana flipper pinball machine that was ever made. These curved flippers make it so that no matter when you flip, the ball goes to the exact same place. I guess they needed to do it on this game because if you were able to shoot at the right shot, you would get all the points and the game would be really easy. So they put these things on it. It's a shame because the game is weird in a good way, at least artistically, but play-wise, it's just not very good, very drainy, weird pop bumper layout. Yeah, this game's not very good. At number 8, we have Bally's The $6 Million Man. This is a licensed game based on what I suppose was a popular sci-fi TV show that was on ABC in the 70s. I've never heard of it, never heard anyone even talk about it. The game is really just giving generic blah nothing. There is no personality to this playfield. It's what a kid draws when you're like, draw a pinball machine. 2 spinners, it's got targets on the side, and it's got 3 pop bumpers, and hey, we'll throw some American flags on it. This is just such a nothing game that there's just nothing to say about it. At number 7, I have Airborne Avenger by Atari. Yes, Atari actually made some pinball machines, and by and large, they were all so bad that they didn't even make my list to qualify as mass-produced games. This one, Airborne Avenger, had enough of something that it sold. That something was probably that it's a wide body and it has some interesting art, but the problem is it's a wide body and it really doesn't need to be. The outlanes are goofy, the middle's goofy, the top is goofy. It's all kind of not quite pinball, but hey, give them some credit for actually putting the flippers at the bottom of the playfield, because Atari for some reason did not want to do this on most of their games. At number 6, we have Hot Hand by Stern Electronics. The main gimmick of this game is that there's this giant motorized flipper that rotates around and kind of keeps the ball in these 10 little saucers. There's an array of pop bumpers that are set up right below it to try to keep as much action up there as possible. The big problem with this game is that the gimmick is not very interesting, and it creates a horrible playfield where the pop bumpers form this giant wall. The rest of the playfield is wide open. There's a really bad angle on the left spinner to feed it back up top. It's just not fun to play. This game falls into that category where it's more of an experiment of a mechanism and a gimmick that has never been recycled because it just wasn't that good. I don't like this game at all. I don't like playing this stupid feature. I don't like hitting the bottom of pop bumpers and having it come back to me. I don't like the open play field. I don't like this game. I think it's pretty bad, but I guess at least they tried something different, so good for them. At number 5, we have World Cup by Williams. This is a soccer game, not an officially licensed game. It's just called World Cup, and there's something about this game that's just like, I don't want to play it. I don't want to look at it. I just don't really get a good feeling when I approach this game. It sold great, 6,500 units. I don't have much to say about this game. I don't care about it. I don't care for it. It's just not interesting, and I'm gonna leave it at that. At number 4, we have Pokerino by Williams. This is a big open wide body with a bunch of flippers and a bunch of nothing to shoot at that really just makes this game not interesting or fun. It's got that classic top left corner wide body. I have no idea what to put here, so maybe I'll do a little loop. There's just pictures of women all over the game, which is a sure sign that you've completely given up on whatever the loose poker theme is supposed to be on this game. Yeah, it's cards. Yeah, no one cares about cards. Yeah, even in the late 70s, cards was just not an interesting pinball theme. I'm grading by the standards of today, sure, but look, everyone loves Balatro. It's got great aesthetics, great music, great vibe. This game has none of this. This is a card game with none of the heart and soul and spades and clubs of a good card game. At number 3, we have Freedom by Bally. So most pinball machines are fun to play. Not this one. It's a 1976 bicentennial theme. Yeah, the United States is 200 years old. Here you go. Here's what we think about it with this horrible layout. The ball does not fit up the spinners. The gimmick of the game is just getting into the hole for the random award. Always the worst rule in pinball, always has been, always will be. No one cares about like, ooh, I happened to land here and now I get double bonus and now I get 2,000 points. This is a game where if I draw it in a tournament, I'm just like, oh, I know I'm gonna lose because someone's gonna get double bonus and my ball's not gonna land in the hole whenever any good award is on. So yeah, I'd rather not play it at all if I didn't have to. At number 2, we have Disco Fever by Williams, another banana flipper boat anchor of a game. It takes disco, something that's genuinely cool and fun, and turns it into this Sesame Street looking playfield that's no fun to shoot, no fun to play. People see this game and they go like, ah, and then they play and they go, it's just, ugh. Bad game. They made 6,000 of these things. Can you believe it? No one wants them. No one wants them anymore. I think a lot of them are destroyed and for good reason. And our number 1 worst game of the 1970s is Nugent by Stern Electronics. Did you know that Ted Nugent actually had a career before he was known as a guy who posted terrible memes on Twitter? That's right, he actually wrote and performed rock music. Allegedly, this got him enough fans to make him almost a household name. I guess enough for the people at Stern to think that it was worth doing a pinball machine. Now, it's hard to pick out what may be the most offensive part of Ted Nugent's career, but I'm going to wager that it could be this upper flipper on the right side of the playfield that really does nothing and makes the game some side-to-side mess that has nothing to do with what a pinball machine should be.